Stadium in Arlington, Texas. It's the NFC Championship game.
Well, the roof is closed, but as you can probably tell, the mouths of these Cowboy fans could not be more wide open. It is a frenzied AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The ball carrier, Sean Lee.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
With a handoff to Aaron Jones.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The tackle made by...
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he gets it to Bunches complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And
off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
First down, Packers.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Conley. And a good gain here.
Resume. Entering screen. Resume.
Of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They get it to Funchess on the jet sweep. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That's complete right around the 8.
Rodgers.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
From 3 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott of the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage. Our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
He'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Pass on target. Prescott to Cooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. His throw incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Now, they go for 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Rodgers now on first down. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. Forced out to his left. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The Cowboys take over.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. A tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Alexander.
They'll throw again. Prescott flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the battle to see who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And believe it, it is the Cleveland Browns who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Halas Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now under.
Entering screen resume.
In the NFC Championship game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
CeeDee Lamb on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
At the 41-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 7-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
1st and goal.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back to the running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Mason
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
CeeDee Lamb on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
Michael Gallup.
We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Prescott down. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
At the 8-yard line.
Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third and short yardage. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. This will be caught at about the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. C.D. Lamb taking it in. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown.
Cowboys 7.
The kickoff's away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now it's Rodgers. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Gerald McCoy able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
A long ways to go here on 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. And that is incomplete.
Rodgers pass intended for Chris Conley. Incomplete. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they are in position now with the lead in the 4th quarter of the NFC Championship game to become the first team ever to play a Super Bowl in their home stadium. And remember, this is a team that hadn't even been to the playoffs in more than a decade. So the turnaround will be complete if they can finish things off, and what a story it would be. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Gun. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Prescott on the keep.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
2nd down at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
Ezekiel Elliott, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Prescott, flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there.